Good morning. This is the PLT overview for the week of August 29th through September 2nd. Here are some announcements. First, USD 383 and Riley County Police Department invite parents, students, and community members to a drug awareness informational meeting on Wednesday, August 31st at 6:30 p.m. in the Little Theater at Manhattan High School. Next, an educator workshop for improving education for, about, and with Indigenous peoples of Kansas is happening September 10th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the KU in Lawrence in conjunction with the American Society of Ethnohistory Conference. If you'd like to attend that, please make sure to register. It is free, but at this link below. Next, make sure your TAs, your teacher's assistants, are wearing badges when in the hallway. If at West Campus, if you need badges, get them from Barb Clark. Only one TA should leave your classroom at a time and only to do a specific task. You may also let one student out of your classroom at a time, which might be good for classroom management. Great news! Jenny Carr will be visiting PLTs this week, Monday at West and Tuesday at East to assist with SmartPass use. She will also visit again in a couple of weeks. PLT rosters have been finalized. If you're not attending the correct or just not attending PLT, you may be contacted about this. Please email crystalk@usd383.org if you need to change your placement on the PLT roster. The roster is linked right there for each hour. Also, if you have any iPad cords or chargers in your possessions that you haven't checked out to students, please return them to the library as soon as possible. There is a new category in Spiceworks called web filtering. So please use this category if you need to for the future. Content Keeper is there's a verified tool for teachers available. So last week they pushed out the KC Web Verify URL to all teachers. This is the magnifying glass icon on desktops and iPads to test the websites, as well as what you or any other teacher can use in your class. So in other words, if you're not sure if a website will work, you put it in there and it will show you if you have access to it at school. Home connectivity. If you're having trouble connecting your iPad or MacBook at home with the district-issued devices, please submit a Spiceworks ticket. They found that for various reasons, teachers have not gotten all the pieces of Content Keeper on their district-issued mobile devices. It is an easy fix, but they can't fix it if they don't know about it. Also, when it comes to requesting a website or resource, there's a new online form. Previously, there was a form that could be downloaded and submitted. They've now changed this to an online or to a Microsoft form that can be found in the IT section of the district website or is linked directly here. Also, starting Thursday, August 25th, if you still do not have access to all the doors you need access to, please complete this form below, even if you've completed it before. Also, you should receive an email about signing your contract for the 2022-2023 school year. It should come from Manhattan USD 383. The email address is do-not-reply@ted.peopleadmin.com. It will ask you to sign in to Unified Talent, and please make sure to check the salary amount level and that the steps are accurate before you sign. The amount should be for your base salary. It will not include any overloads or supplemental positions you hold. Those will be issued as supplementals. Also, the faculty bathrooms at West Campus are now properly working, but you have to engage the deadbolt once inside to prevent the entry of another person. Hey, if you're about ready to retire or you're just looking forward to it someday, there's a Capers retirement meeting on September 6th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. Registration is required. See Drew Montgomery's email. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up, though they're a while away. They'll be on Wednesday, September 21st and Thursday, September 22nd from 4:30 to 8 p.m. at West Campus. West Campus teachers will be in their room. If you share a room, please communicate with Mr. Jimenez so space can be arranged. East Campus teachers will be in the commons and cafeteria area of West Campus. Reminder to make sure you're utilizing your tardy notebook at the front of your classroom, and make sure you go over your clear expectations. If you need a link to the school day schedule, there it is. And just some reminders about office hours and school safety, which were in our notes from last week. This week's for tasks and training. On Monday, we'll be going over the PD plan, PLT, negotiated agreement language, and Jenny Carr will be coming to see you. On Tuesday, we'll have advisory prep, and Jenny Carr will be at East. On Friday, we'll be going over MTSS visible learning prior knowledge. Also on Friday, all the questions you asked in PLT last week will be answered. Also, make sure that you update grades by Friday. Make sure the correct grade is in Infinite Campus and that students and parents are aware of that official location. Advisory this week. All grade levels are doing a community builder. There is also no flex time. So maybe if students need to talk to teachers, make sure they utilize the email and Canvas to communicate with them. You may also feel free to add more activities. Next, you'll find the PLT checklist form, which anyone can fill out, but PLT leaders do every day. And here are the questions and answers. Number 1, why are we hiring a retention specialist when we could use that money towards teacher salaries to try to retain teachers? The answer, because we're having trouble finding many classified staff employees that keep other parts of the school functioning. Number 2, what is the visitor permission process for clubs that have a guest speaker arriving after office closes at 4 p.m.? The answer, the club sponsor will be responsible for letting the visitor in the building, monitoring their whereabouts, and ensuring their safe exit. Number 3, can we get clarification regarding attending the Manhattan High School East Back to School night as an MHS West teacher? What if you travel between buildings? What if you have 9th graders but they bus to MHS West? The answer is you only need to attend MHS Back to School night if you teach classes at East Campus. For more information, see Mr. Dorf's email about Back to School night. Question number 4. Is it possible to add pictures from Infinite Campus to SmartPass so hall monitors can see the students? Yes, this is coming soon. Question number 5. There are a lot of questions about SmartPass, but how will a student know if a pass request has been accepted from the counselor or nurse? Will it show on SmartPass app or notification? Basically, what should a student be looking for? The answer, they should be looking for a notification. For help, see the August 24th advisory lesson for complete instructions. And finally, number 6. In the case of a moment that feels medically urgent, the example given was a student feels like they might throw up, is it okay to call Robin and create a SmartPass after the student has left? Or is there another procedure? The answer, in the event of emergency, always call Robin immediately. During an emergency, you may not use a SmartPass. Just make sure you get the people there and the student where they need to be so everyone is in a safe place. Comments for last week. Jenny Carr is an amazing educator and has taken on some big tasks and helped make them manageable for all of us. We really appreciate the way Back to School PD allowed us to set up classes and do things that take time. We appreciate that you listened to professional development input, Infinite Campus setup, time in the afternoon, time for Infinite Campus training. It was nice to be heard. Thank you all. Thanks for all you do to prep the PLT and advisory lessons. Locker locations need to be added to SmartPass. We still need some more SmartPass training. Number 6, about SmartPass. Number 1, teachers would like the ability for creating a physical emotional break pass. One teacher sends students on IEPs out to walk within a certain area to help regulate and would like to be able to create SmartPass for that situation. Number 2, staff would like the ability to modify the times on passes. This came from a staff member who traditionally used mid-class breaks on a block day. Number 3, many of us did not understand how teacher codes work. One staff member was in a situation where he had to, and it wasn't finished. So if you want to send that in, we would really like it so we can hand it to Jenny and work on that. Number 7, advisors plan to have their students use their schedule to set up favorites in SmartPass. And number 8, we're thankful for our PD team who go to great efforts to make PD relevant. Just so you all know, we appreciate all of those comments, and some of the comments have led to changes. More information will be coming out soon about them, specifically with SmartPass. And here's the best section, the Tell Me Something Good section. First, we're back, and it's good to be back. Freshman on the Hill was a hit. It was fun to see so many kids. It was great to have time at the beginning of the school year to complete the beginning of the year tasks like setting up Infinite Campus Gradebook and Canvas courses. Informal student feedback says that new teachers are connecting well with students. Great job. The freshmen were very energetic for Freshmen on the Hill. PLT is cheaper than therapy. Thank goodness we have it. In 7th hour senior government class, 23 out of 26 kids turned in their first day assignment. These are great results for a 7th hour. A big shout out to Jenny Carr for suggesting a fix on SmartPass to the app creators and having the app updated by the next day. This year is starting out much better than last year, and Jenny Carr is doing a great job handling the Smart Pass concerns. Thanks for all the positivity, all the work you do. We hope you have a wonderful week, and make sure to send emails, ask your peers, do whatever you need to do to get the answers that you have, and always use that PLT checklist form so we can get answers to you. Have a great day.